So, I know this part's going to be the most crucial, and I hope that everyone listens to this and takes your message or whatever they can take from it. Surge. Let's talk about the beginning. What made you get Surge?
I knew what the hormones didn't give me. I was gonna have to add myself.
So what did you do? What did you do first?
I did my apples first.
Okay. And from there, what did you get done? When you say you did your apples, what is your apples exactly? Okay.
The two circle parts.
So when you got them done originally, did they pump that much originally?
No, I did my face at least 6 times.
6 times? Okay. And from there, okay, so let's talk about that first. What made you do your face 6 times?
When I was younger, not being close with my mother, I didn't want to see the same person that left my mother's house. So I knew I looked like a female. I knew the boys couldn't tell, but I still seen myself. But now that I'm older, I see that person never goes away.
Wow, that right there. So basically, you wanted to change yourself to a point where you were unrecognizable from when you left. So do you feel like that was more of a physical thing or a psychological thing mentally? That's what you wanted?
Both.
So you got him done 6 times. Did the same person do your face each time?
No.
So well, we're not going to say the names, but so when you first went the first couple of times, were you satisfied?
I was told not to get any more, but I knew what look I wanted to go for. And now that I'm older and I've accomplished that look, it's time for my look to accelerate and go somewhere else.
So what look did you want to originally go for?
This look here. I already seen this look when I was younger.
That's what you saw mentally. Okay. So after your face, what did you get done?
My hips. Then I went to the breast. Then I would go from the face here.
So you would keep on going?
Yeah, but with my body, I did it about 5 times. Then I waited like 3 or 4 years. And then I got pumped. I'm not going to tell you in total how many times I went. Yeah.
You went a lot, obviously. Okay. So, let's be honest. Silicone. What are some of the dangers or what are some of the things that you have gone through negatively, physically, because of the silicone?
Well, it makes you happy. You get sharp pains. In the winter, it freezes up where you can hardly move. Your face freezes up. If you have it in your lips, it freezes up. In the heat, it expands. You have to keep up with it, massage it, make sure it stays soft. Don't put too much in at one time.
So your lips. What made you do your lips?
Amanda Lepore.
Okay, so you saw Amanda Lepore and you just loved her look.
Signature, like a brand.
I know from people that I've known for years that tell me that silicone drops, meaning that what you may get done in 05 that looks great.
Most definitely true.
2010, you're like, oh shit, I did not know that it was going to drop or whatever, and then you're gagging or whatever, you feel some type of way. Did you know that it was going to drop? That it was going to.
If I would have knew anything about being a girl when I was 16, I would have waited, I think. But I wouldn't have did as much as I did. But I don't regret anything I do. So I'm grateful for the wisdom now I know. So.
Okay, we'll talk about non-regrets later. So, is your silicone hard?
No. You want to touch that?
Oh no, it's for me. I know. Listen.
I wasn't trying.
No. I know. Me and you. I'm talking about for people out there that made, people out there. So, okay. Do you feel that matter of fact, how do you perceive yourself to be looked at when you're walking the streets? So by people, I'm not talking about our community. I'm talking about in society. How do you feel you're perceived?
You're gonna have to. I'm a little ditzy, so.
No. How do you think people look at you when they see you in the streets?
People in general.
The people in general.
I can read, like, I have a gift where I can read people, you know, just by looking at them. And I can feel energy and stuff like that. So, when I get looks, it's not always bad. You know, they're just surprised because it looks so perfect and, you know, and it's unbelievable.
What are some of the negative things you've received in society?
Getting called a man, but, you know, I don't put up with that. I don't put up with any type of disrespect. And, you know, when I go off to boys, I don't go off like a faggot. I go off as a woman. So they bow down.
Okay, so when you get a negative clock or a negative remark, I
turn around and look at what's talking. And, you know, if it deserves to get right, I'll beat the shit out of it. But if not, I'll just keep it moving because it's not worth my time, you know? You have to know your battles, too.
So are you secure within Lola?
Yes.
Is that a facade or is that truly internally how you feel?
Yes, Lola is here as a character I created. And there's more to come. There was Isha, you know. Then she grew up to be Lola. You know, so these are my what is that word? Alter egos. You know, and I'm just bringing them to life. You know, when I'm alone, this is what I am. You know.
If there's one thing that you wish that you did not do, what would it be physically?
Get work done as constantly as I did.
Would you say you was addicted?
In a sense, it was a rush.
Oh, okay. Describe the rush and why the rush?
It was a rush because I was changing myself. And, you know, when I closed my eyes, I would see an image and I was bringing it to life, you know.
Did you ever look in the mirror and to you, like, your friends or girlfriends are telling you, Lola, no more, your ass is big as hell, but when you look in the mirror, you don't see that?
That still happens, but I know I shouldn't do it again.
You know that now?
Yeah, but I want to.
Is there other days where you feel ugly?
Yeah, I think every girl has those days.
Is there ever...
It's not an ugly, in a sense. It's me not being at peace. You know, I'm at peace with myself, but I'm not done with my vision. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's what would make me feel ugly. Not accomplishing that yet. You know, but feeling ugly, I know I'm not ugly. You know, so.
What makes you know that... Do you want to get more surge?
A different type of surge.
Which is, if you care to share, what do you want to do?
Now that I have my palette, I have to sculpt it. You know? Mm-hmm. So, like, it's been here, so now I just have to sculpt it.
You know, another thing I want to mention, you have a lot of body. A lot of girls, and they say this in the best way, when you Vogue, they gag that you can move.
That's why I've seen this all
you get that a lot though, right? Mm-hmm. Like they gag that, like you could be starting off your cat, you could be taking off slow, and then boom, you going off hair, body, dipping, Maka Ellis, everything. Is it hard or is it like nothing? Is it the same? Is it because you know any girl, even a little bit of surgery, you know their Vogue changes. The way they move changes. That's natural. Everyone knows that. But does it feel the same for you for when in your younger years, or is it wear you out? Do you feel worn out afterwards?
After I'm finished, after I get up off the floor, I'm tired. But you know, when you're excited hearing the music, and especially if they chant, I'm like, you know, you're gonna want to dance. So. It'll just come out. But if not, then I'll feel heavy and all that. Or if I don't want to Vogue, or if I'm battling somebody, I don't really want to battle.
Do you want to get silicone scraped out?
Secrets.
Secrets? Mm-hmm. Okay. So what is something that you would tell girls coming out that maybe look up to you and want to be Lola? You know, what do you tell them?
Take your time. If you're blessed enough to have loved ones, you know, stick with them and try to make them understand, you know, don't just shut them out. You know, don't be around negative energy. Stay away from the fighting and all that. You're not becoming a girl to fight. You know, that's what boys do. What else can I say? Be careful with the boys. You know, use condoms. You know, go get tested. Go get tested together with your lover. You know, do things like that. Take your hormones. And don't get sidetracked. Just try to be successful, even as being a tranny. You know, just try to be successful. You know, if you're going to school, stay in school. You know, when I was younger, I was in school, you know. Try to do that.
Did you finish school?
No, I didn't.
Are you going back?
Yeah, I want to go back. What else? And just take your time. The clubs and everything, they'll still be here. You know, you're not missing anything. Like
Nothing at all.
I've been in the club since I was like 16. Now that I'm older, I don't even want to go to the clubs like that.